Now, you only get a couple prunes. I mean, like 15 prunes, honey. You're going to be on the toilet all day. All right. Hi, this is Regina with Mountain Mama. I hate that. I'm going to clip that out.
What?
All right. Use earbuds, please.
Okay. Pausing.
Wait a minute. Put those prunes in a Ziploc bag so you don't spill them everywhere. All right. Okay. All right. This is Mountain Mama. I'm going to... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and take the dog out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and take the dog out. Okay. Hi, y'all. This is Mountain Mama, and I'm going to do an episode of my mom life. And this one's going to be about homeschooling. We homeschool our children. I've been homeschooling for 4 years. It's my daughter's arm as she takes the dog out for a walk. And you just have to overlook our messy house. I'm kind of doing this from a selfie stick and not a tripod. So there's going to be a little bit of movement. I'm using my phone, my not so great phone to do this because my other phone is at a friend's while she put some editing software. Not that you care, but hey. Okay. So, yeah, we've been homeschooling for 4 years. I've tried a lot of different curriculums. We did Connections Academy. We've tried Time for Learning. We've done, I got some stuff off Confessions of a Homeschooler when I first started. She's got some really great stuff. She's like super mom. I'm not. So it's not like I didn't use all her stuff. When you do a curriculum, if you're getting into the homeschooling arena right now as someone who's doing it new, and I know I'm kind of rambly, you're going to pick and choose. You may start trying just one curriculum. We didn't find that one curriculum worked for us, and I have 3 kids. Right now they're in, oh my goodness. I think I'd know that after homeschooling them all morning. 4th grade, 6th grade, and 7th grade. And like I said, we've been doing this for 4 years. Real moments, man. And I have found that, and you're going to, if you're an experienced homeschool mom, you know this. You basically build your own curriculum that works with your kids. I have kids with, that need some learning help. My daughter has dyslexia, and, we have some learning disabilities around the house. And that's okay. And I'm learning. It's a learning curve for me on how to teach kids with special needs. So we do the best we can. We build a curriculum that works for us. So I would say it's trial and error. But anyway, so this is kind of what our curriculum looks like right now. Today, I'm just going to pick my book up and show you. So I used to buy fancy planners. It just doesn't work for me. I do have a little planner. I just got it at Walmart, and it works for me. So a day, like I schedule my week out. Like I said, I've got 3, well, I have 4 kids, but 3 kids in school right now. All I do is I divide them up, and you probably can't see this really well. But anyway, so I divide them up, and then I give them their work out of their workbooks, okay? Which you all, I'm sure, do that. And I know that you can't really see that. But, and then the older girls, they have their own little student planner. And what I do with that is each quarter, we sit down, like when we started our school this past week, and I read them out. This is your assignment. If you have math, these are the pages you do on this day. And they write it in their own student planner. So they're more self-led now in 6th and 7th. I have to do still quite a bit, but, they can take the initiative and get themselves up and do their work that way. So that's how I do it. Some people do spreadsheets and big fancy planners, and I tried to do it a lot like a regular public school when I first started. That just doesn't work for our family. We have a lot of appointments, for OT and PT and all of these extra things. So it just doesn't work for us. Every family's different. So you're going to do what works for you. And I know there's a glare on our on our map in the background. So I'm sorry about that. But so I do that. Then I have a big notebook, just a binder, and I'm sorry for the shaking. I should have put this on the tripod, but I just wasn't thinking. Just a big notebook that I have that has the answer keys. No, I don't need you to touch it. Thank you so much for trying to help me. That I use that I just got at like Dollar Tree, man. And then within that, I take out of the kids' workbooks. I'm just going to ease that down for a minute. Out of the kids' workbooks, depending on what they have, each year has been different. I'm using, I think it's Carson DeLosa, however you say that, workbooks for my 7th grader. For my 4th and 6th grader, I use worksheets out of the complete curriculum. And I get a mix of comments about this. I get some people who say that's really light. It's not my whole curriculum. It's just worksheets we do for, our math and our reading and our spelling. But I mix in kind of other stuff. Everybody does their own thing. But then I have, like I said, from a 7th grader, this year I'm using the Carson DeLosa books for her science and her writing and all of that. But right now, and I did used to use, as a teacher's guide, I would use what does your 6th grader need to know? What does your 4th grader need to know? You can get those books off Amazon. I'm not using them this year because, I've been doing it 4 years. I'm just kind of, following the workbooks and do what works for us. We do our Bible study. Each kid has a Bible study one day a week. We do our little daily devotional or daily text, as we call it, every morning. Although we're an imperfect family, so some mornings, if we're running out the door, that gets done. Like this morning, I'm running behind. It's actually lunch. We still have not done that, but we will get to that at some point today. And that's pretty much all we do. I use little readers for my son who's in 4th grade. We're working on like this little book right here. I just customize it for my kids. So that's where we're at right now. But besides the curriculum, this is not a curriculum video. If you've watched it this long, I'm just going to talk about every mom who's homeschooled before. You have that. Everybody's so geared up for the first week. Yes, I'm ready for the first day of school. And then a few days in, everybody's like, oh, yeah, I remember that's what this is about. So we had a little bit of I'm frustrated as a mom this morning. It'll go away. And once we get back in the routine of things I have to do this work, especially with my 7th grader. She's trying to do, 2 years in one school year. And that puts an extra workload on her, but it's that the jitters, not the jitters. What's the word I'm wanting to use? No, I guess the honeymoon period is over. The first day was like, all right, let me see what schoolwork I have, and then it's like, oh wow, I actually have to do this schoolwork. So I think it's that. So I'm feeling a little bit of mom frustration, as they're feeling a little bit of frustration because now it's like, so you're going to go through this when you're doing your homeschooling routine. After the first few days, you're trying to get back adjusted from the summer schedule where you had nothing really going on. Well, no, that's not true. We're always busy, but you didn't have schoolwork going on, to getting that transition back into the routine. You get a couple bumps in the road. So I'm just chitty-chatting about that, just to put that out there. Everybody goes through it. And then we also hit that quite a bit in, fall, like around Christmas time. When we take our winter break, you're like, okay. And then January is a little bit of a lull. A lot of times, like you're dragging, getting back into it in January, So when I found as I've homeschooling this last 4 years, you're all ready to go. The first few days in, though, it's like, okay, wait a minute. It's like jet lag. There it is. It's summer lag. Instead of jet lag, it's summer lag with schoolwork. And so I would just say you just got to keep at it and take it a moment at a time. I'll take any advice from any of you other moms who've been doing it longer than me. But, I'm just venting about that. It just takes a minute for us to get things for the kids and for me. And I know we'll hit that again around winter break when we're all tired from being stuck inside and getting ready to do the hump, the middle of the year for us. Because we try to stick with public school schedule, so we have our summers free. That doesn't always work for us. I don't, next year we were trying to finish a little bit early because we want to take an RV trip, which I'll have more videos on that for any of you homeschoolers. Doing our RV trip around the country. So I'll talk more about that. But I guess I'm just saying this is what our school schedule is. And this is what we're doing. This is the curriculum I use. I just kind of make my own, a la carte. And then everybody's going to go through the first few days of school after you're excited. The honeymoon wears off, and it's like summer lag. I'm going to call it my summer lag video. Yeah. Everybody has those feelings. So you get all puffed up and prepped, and you do your schoolwork as a mom, or you're planning for schoolwork as a mom, and you're like excited, and then the kids are excited, and then the first few days of school get here, and then you're thinking, oh yeah, why am I doing this? It will pass. I'm just saying it will pass. But yeah, so that's kind of how we roll with it. Nothing fancy. Just venting about our summer lag. All right. I'll do another video later on some more stuff with our mom life. I have a jelly video I'm working on where we've made some jelly that I'll post a little bit later. If you're not too bored by the talking head today, just go ahead and subscribe. Click in the link below or on the button below. Subscribe and watch our other videos. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.